Capricorn, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we will look at tarot cards, oracle cards, and even some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means go ahead and flip them. Okay, well, we start this reading off with the Seven of Swords, followed by the Hermit, and then followed by the Ten of Swords. And so with the Seven of Swords showing up here first, you know, this is what I call my thief card, right? The Seven of Swords represents a lot of betrayal, maybe feeling tricked or duped by this person. It can represent lies and cheating and somebody just being very manipulative. You know, this card is usually depicted by somebody walking away, but they're looking over their shoulder like, does anybody see me? So this is somebody that is knowingly doing wrong to you. You know, it's almost like somebody that strategizes so that they can do wrong. Ew. Anyways, we got the Hermit and then the Ten of Swords. So this person's betrayal and their deceit, it just left you feeling very defeated in the relationship. Like there was nothing that you could do because any time that you addressed it with this person, they would flip it around and play the victim. And so now you're having, with this Hermit, you're having some type of enlightenment, okay? You're starting to see things very clearly. You're doing a lot of self-reflection at this time, or you will be doing that very soon. But it's like you're on the search for truth, whether that be truth with this person or just truth for yourself. And so it looks like you may have pulled within. You're working on looking at things from that different perspective and really starting to contemplate where it is that you truly want to be. Is it this relationship with somebody who does you wrong knowingly? And then when you try to call them out on it, like, hey, this hurt my feelings, then they flip it around and play victim. You were dealing with like a dead-end relationship. Somebody that cannot acknowledge the pain that they have caused somebody is somebody that is not growing or evolving. And you're just exhausted. You know, the Ten of Swords is like, I'm exhausted from the whole thing. And now we have the Six of Wands that sits here in the reverse. And it's like pulling back after this situation just failed. No matter how much work you put into it, no matter how much attention you put into it, it's like it just did not work. And so you no longer have confidence in this situation. You have given up on this situation. It has been too painful. It's like it hit rock bottom or it caused you to hit rock bottom. The Ten of Swords is vicious because that I always see as somebody that does you wrong more than one time, over and over and over again. All right, we get the King of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. And so, you know, you were dealing with somebody that was very corrupt. It's like they were like a con man or a con woman. They were very corrupt, very manipulative, very abusive, maybe physically, but just abuse of their power. You know, this is somebody that when they know somebody loves them, they'll take advantage of them. All right, let's get, all right, and if you're cross-watching and you think that this is reversed, then reverse it. All right, we got the Seven of Cups that shows up here. And so, you know, this really represents somebody that has commitment issues, way too many options on the table. This is a person that can't see the love you're offering because they're looking at all kinds of other options, whether that be other romantic interests or whether that be just other things that they consider to be a priority. Let's get some from this deck and see if we can't get a little bit more. But I think you're coming to this realization with that Hermit card. I mean, the Hermit can represent a Virgo, but it looks like you are really doing a lot of soul searching right now. You're maybe working on healing. A Ten of Pentacles that sits in the reverse. And so, you know, this can represent feeling very lonely. This person may have left you very lonely, but this also can represent foreclosures, even family conflicts. So this person may have had conflicts with your family or vice versa, but this came out right under the Seven of Swords. And so whatever underhandedness that this person did, it could have caused you to lose some of your foundation or your stability in some way, whether that be a home, money, your your own sense of worth. Whatever it is, it's like a stability, or your foundation got a little rocked up here by this person's lies and their deceit. They were very underhanded. Oh, I didn't even realize that fell out. All right, Three of Pentacles, that's sitting here in the reverse. And this is like somebody that did not put in the work. You were in this relationship alone, okay? And this person didn't put in the work. They were sloppy with how they handled this relationship. And this came out right under the Hermit card. So this is something that you're starting to see, is that, you know, this person wasn't collaborating side by side with you. They were behind you because they kept stabbing you in the back with those swords. All right, Knight of Swords. What am I telling you about this right here? Listen. This is knowing that you need to make a lifestyle change, okay? And this came out right under the Ten of Swords. Now, the reason why I like it in this deck is you can see the motorcycle is moving before the person. So in your heart, in your mind, you knew you needed to leave this situation. Now your body is physically catching up to where your heart was already telling you that you needed to bail out, that this person was doing you dirty over and over and over again. And now you are finally like, I got my stuff, I'm rolling out. All right. That was too many. I thought that was just one. All right, let's get one last one from here. And then we're going to switch it up a little bit. Oh, Six of Wands that shows up. I mean, just look at this card. This is about getting victory in some way, getting some good news, getting recognized. You may be getting recognized at your job. You may be doing something in social media that's getting you recognized. But this is all about success, getting good news. Okay, I like that. So you may be blowing up, glowing up. That's all I'm saying. All right, when this person thinks about you, what comes to their mind? Let's switch it up a little bit. So when they think about you, what do they think about? Too many. There we go. Justice that sits here in the reverse. Now, you could be dealing with the Libra, but does not have to be. But this represents a lot of dishonesty, a lot of unfairness. This person knows that they caused quite a lot of problems, that they cheated. This can represent bigotry. You know, this is really where things were not being done equally in this situation, okay? A lot of unfairness. And so this person may actually feel like you're being unfair now because you're standing up for yourself. Or they may just be recognizing just how unfair they were to you in this relationship. Page of Pentacles that sits here in the reverse. And so, you know, when we look at this, we're talking about somebody that just doesn't learn the lessons, okay? Now, this could be, you know, somebody that you know that's having trouble with school and things like that. But it's like this person realizes that they brought a lot of trouble and chaos because they were not learning the lessons, or, you know, they feel like that you no longer want to be a part of their chaos or their drama. Ooh, the Death card. You saw how that came out. Came out a little bit scary, but with the Death card, you could be dealing with the Scorpio. Does not have to be, but this really represents, you know, a change, big changes, rebirthing yourself, transforming. And so this person may feel like once you put an end to this, that you've been moving forward. And we did see this card that popped up here with the Six of Wands, which does represent success and victory. And so this person may feel like, you know, that you've moved on from them, that you've closed this chapter out, that there's no coming back. Ooh. Strength card. When this person thinks about you, now you could be dealing with a Leo or something in Leo season, but the Strength card really represents self-love, unconditional self-love, self-respect, and courage to go towards the things that serve your higher good. And so this person feels like you are choosing you now. I like that, because they sure didn't do you right. Or if you're a cross watcher, then maybe you feel like you weren't done right. The Tower. It's all come crashing down now. This is something that was totally unexpected, right? And so this is like where your very foundation, it was an unwanted change. It came to a ruin, right? It's like everything that you were building this relationship on came crashing down. And the truth of the matter is that sometimes the tower needs to come down because it needs to be rebuilt the way that you need it to be and the way that this individual may need it. And so it looks like the tower came crashing down, and that's what this person person thinks about. Now we get the Ace of Swords that sits in the reverse, and this person, you know, they made a lot of bad judgment calls here. You know, they're very stressed out at this point when they think about you, because they realize just how dishonest they were, and they realize that they made a lot of bad judgment calls in this situation. I'm feeling it, so I'm going to do it. I want to see how you feel about this person, and then we'll move into our oracle cards. So just one or two, or maybe, I don't know. We'll just see what we're feeling. But how do you feel about this person? Ace of Swords that's sitting in the reverse. So this person must have something right, because that's the same card that we just got as the last one. And so it's like when you think about this person, you feel like they were just so dishonest with you. You know, they blocked out this situation. They blocked out what they needed to do. It's like they just like lost all their senses, and they made a lot of poor judgment calls when it comes to you. All right, let's get what. All right. What do you think about this person? The very first card that came out was the Seven of Swords, and that's what comes up here. And so you feel like this person was very dishonest. They may have pulled away, ran away from you consistently and tried to come back. This person may have stolen from you, but they definitely betrayed you in your mind. You feel very betrayed by this person. The Fool. Listen, you feel like this person was not ready for this relationship. Okay, that you needed to go on some kind of new path, a new adventure, a new beginning somewhere else. One more. All right, we get the Two of Swords that sits here in the reverse. And so when you think about this person, you feel like they just brought a whole lot of confusion. They were never willing to compromise in this situation. And it just felt like you were very overloaded by all of the things that this person had done to you. All of those swords that they put in your back, you just are not able to forget them. Okay, let's get some oracle cards and see if we get some additional messages for you. Children, it's sitting in the reverse, so there may have been an aspect of children that were affecting this situation, but it looks like, you know, maybe this situation has changed, or you're not allowing the children to affect this situation anymore. If that's not the case, it could be that this person was just childish, playing childish games, and you don't want to play those games anymore. All right, let's get... We got getting to know each other. It sits in the reverse because it's like this person kept a wall up between you and them, and you never really got to know who they really were. And that may be why the ending came so shockingly, because maybe this person put a mask on and you really thought differently about them, and now you're seeing them in a true light. Wow, we got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And so now you're seeing this person very clearly, and you're seeing all those red flags that you may have ignored before. All right, let's get one or two from this deck. Ooh. All right, we got Heart with the key sitting in the reverse. Have you pulled your key back? You're like, you no longer have the key to my heart. And then we got Love sitting in the reverse too. So obviously you've pulled your love back, or you may feel like this person withdrew from you. Okay, let's get one more. All right. Twin flames. Let me tell you something about twin flames. Yes, they do trigger us in many ways to grow and evolve, because a lot of times they'll mirror back things to us or lessons to us that we've not learned yet. The only thing I can tell you is these relationships are very pulling. They suck you in and they hold you there. And really it's so that you can learn lessons. But I can tell you that twin flames can sure burn sometimes and really hurt. All right, let's get... And twin flames will feel like you are exactly each other's other halves until certain things start to become revealed. All right, now this card says your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Okay, and so this is all about not stationary dreaming, but going where your heart and your soul and your passions are pulling you. All right, let's get you some personal messages. Let's see what personal messages we have. Actions say so much about a person. Absolutely they do. Lack of action does too. Let a person's actions speak for them long before their words do. All right, Be a little selfish right now, okay? Focus on you. Do your shadow work. Do your healing. Actions can be small but mighty. Wow, there's two things about action. You might need to start taking some action for your own dreams and your own self. Make what is valuable important. It doesn't matter if others believe in you. Do you believe in you? We got Libra, all right? And then too stubborn and too rigid to see blessings clearly. Now, this could be you. This could be this other person. Take that as it resonates. All right, let's get a poem. All right, that poem came out quick. Oh, there's two of them. All right, let's read them both. Number 53, alignment. Your soul embraces my soul as we intertwine in each other's grooves. Interconnecting threads dancing around us as we align with each other's moves. This is what I'm talking about with twin flames. They feel very connecting. They pull you in. They draw you in like the Godfather. You can't break away. All right, now we got number 45, home. I will stop trying to hide from my failures that need to be shown, to show me how I've grown, to show me my way home. This is all about taking that time to be a little selfish right now. Do your shadow work and understand the lessons that you learned through the pain. All right, if this person could say anything to you right now, anything at all, what would they say? Let's start over. Starting right off with that, huh? I pretend not to crave you as much as I really do out of fear. But I'm in love with you. All right. Your words have hurt me. So you might have told this person a piece of your mind, honey. I'm watching. Ooh, somebody's stalking. All right, please listen to me. So they may want to talk. All right, last messages from this person. You can't imagine how much I hurt. You are everything to me. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.